Hey all my Crimsonites, and welcome to the Crimson Cure channel, where we embrace our femininity, increase our womanly values, and celebrate our brothers. So join me on our feminine journey to learn, heal, and grow. Hey there, my Crimsonites, and welcome to the Crimson Cure channel. I'm your hostess, femininity coach, and author of the Crimson Cure. And this is my perspective. I'm going to show you a clip, and then we're going to have a brief talk about these weddings, these marriages, and how much women are involved in modern day prostitution. So without any further ado, let's go.
For a $100,000 wedding?
Yes.
Yes.
Why?
I have high standards, and I feel like I shouldn't lower them just because.
I have high standards too. I went to a justice of the peace.
Okay.
Married 32 years. The biggest weddings are the shortest marriages. I swear. You know, Kim Kardashian, that dude, 72 days. Took her longer to pick out the dress than it did to be married to her. You know what I mean? You look at, that's just a party. You have that party with, like, on your 25th wedding anniversary, then you could spend that kind of money. $100,000, you're never gonna get married, honey. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
20, you know what that's the wrong goal. The goal is to have him, like, for 40 years, not to have one party.
Right.
Ask you this, you looking for a $100,000 wedding?
Yes.
And a lot of these chicks are in the same thing with the same rhetoric. I've got high standards and I don't feel like I should lower them. Listen, these women don't know nothing. The judge had wonderful advice for her, common sense advice for her. And she said she had the wrong goal. And that the goal was to have him for 40 years, or, you know, just to have a long lasting marriage, just to have the actual marriage, the actual relationship. Unfortunately, for these modern women, that's not the goal. The goal is not the relationship. They don't want the relationship. And I think it's about high time that all of us kind of face that. They say they want relationships because it sounds good, it sounds sensible. But they just want weddings and parties and Instagram shots and stunts and stuff like that. These women are not interested at all in healthy relationships, in long-lasting relationships, in marriages, in commitments, in families. And they're not interested in these things because these things call for sacrifices. They call for sacrifices on her part. And these are the things that she's not willing to do. She's not willing to go through any challenges. She's not willing to go through life. She's not willing to go through the ups and downs with a man, which is asinine because you're going to go through ups and downs anyway. There's no such thing as a life without challenges and without problems and without ups and downs, peaks and valleys. There's no such thing, whether you're single or whether you're married. The marriage doesn't guarantee that you won't have problems, which is another erroneous place where these modern women go when they want to justify not being capable of getting married, like ever. They go into, well, marriage doesn't guarantee happiness. Nothing guarantees happiness. Surprise, surprise. Nothing guarantees happiness. There is no course of action that anybody's going to take in their life that's going to guarantee happiness forever and ever. And they're never going to have a moment of sadness. They're never going to have a moment of discontent. They're never going to have a moment of that doesn't exist. That doesn't exist at all. It has never existed for anyone. And the fact that so many of today's women are in this delusional state where they think that that's achievable in some way or for some reason, where you can achieve perpetual happiness all the time, every day, all day, no matter what, like, it's impossible. Where are these people coming from? Where y'all come from? Y'all come from another planet. Just let us know if you walk among us. Like, do you come from another planet? I want to know. because the vast majority of you younger women or modern women or whatever you want to call yourselves have no idea how life on earth works. You have no idea how life works at all. You don't know how money works. You don't know how life works. You don't have. How can y'all be going through, quote unquote, so much trouble that y'all say y'all going through and still believe and think on any level, consciously or subconsciously, that there's a such thing as perpetual happiness? There are no set of decisions that you're going to make that is going to lead you to a state of being perpetually happy 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. There's no such thing. So being married and not married doesn't guarantee it. So we can put that off the table. You don't want to be married because the majority of you are incapable of maintaining a committed relationship. You're incapable of it. Your own toxicity, your own insecurities, your own irrational thinking, all of those things, your trust issues, all of that, all of those things that you don't work on, that you don't heal, that you don't see to, that you never see to, all of those things prevent any kind of healthy relationship, romantic or not. All your friendships is bad too. Y'all friendships is on the rocks too. She's sitting up here talking about, I have high standards. $100,000 wedding doesn't prove that you have high standards. It proves that you're stupid with money. Because if he has $100,000 on hand to pay for a wedding, then you have $100,000 on hand to buy a home. You have $100,000 on hand to start a business. You have $100,000 on hand to start a trust fund. You have $100,000 on hand. You have capital on hand. There's better things to do with that than spending on a dress that you're gonna complain about, a cake you're gonna complain about, and how you gonna have an attitude all the way up until the day of your wedding, and even maybe the day of, and then the night of as well, because I've seen y'all in action. I don't know when the delusion is going to stop. I don't know if it's ever going to stop. Y'all get down in the comment section and tell me, are y'all going to ever stop being delusional? Let me know. And be honest. Get it in the comment section. Nope, we ain't never going to stop being delusional. We delusional. We like it. We like being here. We like suffering the consequences of it. Just let me know. Jump down in the comment section. Let me know what you think. Like, share, subscribe to the channel if you have not. Once again, I'm your hostess, the Crimson Cure, and this was my perspective. Bye-bye, Crimsonites.